What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hurt coming to you with another episode of Afterlife where we talk about anything and everything that we feel like talking about today. Been doing a little different. Sorry, I had to take a drink there real fast. My voice is raspy already. I feel it back there, so I had to take a drink. But been doing things a little differently. The last two episodes, I'm gonna do the same thing today. I'm gonna reach in the raw material here, and today we're going to talk about the first time I got in a fight in the penitentiary. Now have in mind, I was in RGC is what it's called. It's a quarantine area, and you're locked down 23 hours, and you get 1 hour out, maybe every other day, maybe every 3, 4 days, you get an hour out. But other than that, you're locked down 23 hours a day, or 24 hours a day. You get out for maybe 20 minutes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So everybody, and you're with everybody. You're with the murderers, the rapists, the killers, the everything, gangbangers, all that. That's what quarantine is. Everybody's mixed into one until they get shipped out to either level 4, level 2, level 1, level 5. So luckily, though, the first week or whatever, I got a job because I kept kiting. Kiting is when you just write on a piece of paper and you say you want a job from this cell, this person's name, the date. So I did that 3 to 4 times a day. So by the end of the week, I had probably like 40 or 50 kites in. And I got called to the desk and they're like, Hurt, we're going to give you a job. We're going to give you a porter job. And that's when you take care of, they gave me the second tier. That's when you just sweep it, you mop it, you pass out toiletries, you pass out toilet paper, pass out the toilet brush, pass out the cleaning products, the sanitizer, the soaps every time, whatever. I only passed out soap once a week, and then we passed out toilet paper twice a week. Um, so a week went by. I'm starting to get the hang of everything. I'm cleaning, I'm sweeping, I'm moving, I'm grooving. The porter's also known for passing shit too, like passing books, passing drugs, passing whatever. That's just how it was. It's just because when you're locked down 23 hours, 24 hours mostly, no, you ain't getting out your cell unless a porter comes by and you ain't getting out. But if you want a book, you ask the porter, hey, can you go get me a book? Or, oh, hey, on tier 3, can you go get such and such? He's got a book for me. Or, hey, he's got this for me, whatever. The porters were really the guys to get to know in there. So this day comes, it was about 2 weeks in or whatever, and I'm doing some cleaning or whatever. I was just got done sweeping, just got done mopping or whatever. And now I was picking up the trash or whatever. I just got done passing out toiletries, the toilet brush, the sanitizer, the cleaners, the soap, all that shit. 'Cause it was the day we were handing out soap. I'll never forget. We were handing out soap. And I was getting the garbage. So I start usually at the other end, cell, I think it's like cell 1, all the way to like cell 50, cell 40 something or whatever. So I get to, usually I was doing my thing, talking to everybody, whatever, like, hey, all right, you got trash, you got trash. So I get to cell 23 on second tier. And I don't know if Buddy was just having a shitty day, whatever. I mean, it was most likely, we're locked down 24 hours a day, besides 1 or 2 days out the week when we get an hour of yard time. So I go to 23 to get trash. I was like, trash? And then he's like, get the fuck away from my cell, white boy. He's like, what you doing coming to my cell like that? Man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, whoa, buddy, hold on. I was like, I'm just trying to get some, garbage. I'm just doing my job. Like, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Just here. Got some trash. You heard what the fuck I said, white boy. Get the fuck out of here. You heard? Matter of fact, I'm going to take your shit next time I see you. Your hat, all this, I'm taking it next time I see you. And I'm like, all right, bet. You're going to take mine? I say, okay, bet, So I go about my business, whatever. I take care of the trash or whatever. And, instantly my from the streets kick in. I'm like, all right, you got to handle it now. You in the penitentiary now. You either handle it or they're going to handle you. So I wait. You know, that we get our cells popped first for lunch or whatever. This day is going 4, 3, 2, 1 base. The other days it's usually base 1, 2, 3, and 4. So today it's 4, 3, 2, 1 base. And our my fourth tier got popped first. So I do what they call the level 4 shuffle. I'm just walking my sweet ass time down the stairs, waiting for the second tier to get popped. And sure enough, second tier gets popped or whatever. Didn't see homie. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Like, I go to lunch or whatever, and a couple of white brothers come up and they're like, look, bro, leave it alone. Just dude talk shit all the time. Like, he's just a shit talking guy. He always does it. Just let it go. He's just trying to get a rise out of you, whatever. And it worked. He got a rise out of me. They were right. They were telling me, they were trying to spit game to me, but I didn't want to listen. I was still fresh from the streets, only 2 weeks in or whatever. Well, technically 6 months and 2 weeks in, 'cause I did 6 months in county before. And next thing you know, I come in, from lunch, and I'm like, I did it again, the level 4 shuffle. Every step took like 20 seconds to take. I'm taking my time going up to second tier. And I kick back a little bit because you got to be careful, because if the guards see you, they'll tell you to keep it pushing, keep it moving. It's constant surveillance, constant keep it moving so nothing happens, nothing pops off, whatever. So I wait by tier 2 because, like, I know where all the blind spots are from being porter and all that, where all the cameras are, all that shit. Sure enough, here comes Buddy. So I'm like, hey, man, what was that shit you were saying earlier? I got a smart mouth. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, before all this happened, I got a smart mouth. So I was like, what's all that shit you were saying about you're gonna take my stuff? I said, well, here I am. I'm wearing all my shit. Like, what's that about? And he's like, oh, we're going to do this? And I said, you're the one who said it, buddy. I just want to see it. So we square up, and sure enough, we're both going at it. Bink, 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 bink. And I got him pretty good the first round. Then he comes up again, got me in a headlock. Bink, 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 top of my head, busted my nose a little bit. So we stopped squaring up. We take a breath, and then we went back at it again. I got him a few times, and he got me again in a headlock, bink, bink, bink. And sure enough, I'm leaking. So I was like, bet. I was like, we're done, whatever. I went back up to my freaking room or whatever, level 4, cell 18, whatever, tier 4, cell 18. I went and got my towel, wiping all my stuff off, making sure my knots ain't too bad or whatever, because he got me pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. And I just wiped my stuff off, and I was the best thing to do in them situations is just go back to your daily routine like nothing happened. So I went back to work. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I cleaned my stuff up, got a little paper towel, put it in there where it got busted, and then I just went back to work. I started sweeping and mopping again, and then sure enough, I went to, cell 23 on tier 2 or whatever, and Buddy's just like, respect, white boy. He's like, I got respect for you, man. He's like, appreciate you not being a punk about your shit. And he's like, we good? I stuck my hand out. I was like, yeah, pound it. We good? We good? All right, we good. We talked a little bit after that, like why we could have handled it differently, what we could have did differently. We could have talked to each other differently. He told me he was having a shitty day because we locked up in here 24 hours a day. He ain't got no books, no nothing. So I went up to my room and got him a book or two and came down, and we were good. That was it. That's what happened. That's all it took. Hope you guys enjoy. Like this video, subscribe, whatever. Have a good day, everybody. First time I got in a fight in prison.